Yoruba demons. I can never date a Yoruba boy.
Yoruba boy.
Hey guys, welcome to Let's AfroTalk show. So today my name is Vanessa and here we have
Meru.
Taiwo.
And Amaka.
Yeah, today we're going to talk about singleness, relationship and other marriage talks. Okay, so this one is concerning marriage. What have you said that this is the guy I want before, this is the age I'm going to get married before, but now how has that perception changed?
Before I wanted to get married at 23, but
Me too.
That's not going to happen.
She's old.
I'm 22. I'm not old.
You can
believe
find
you?
a guy in 2 months and get married.
Nobody's
What?
gonna believe you.
Yeah.
She's not 22, she's 27.
She's like, what? I obviously don't look 27. Taiwo, look at you with this wig. I will pull it off your head. But granny wig. You're telling me I look 27. Look at you.
She's crazy. She's so crazy.
I know, right?
Okay, but mine was I used to think, okay, I actually wanted to, I wished, I got married at the age of 24. That was a year after this one. but that was my perception then. At the age of 24, I'll be done with college, I'll be done with everything, and it's just for me to settle down. But unfortunately, when someone started growing up, or when I got to the teen and the youth age, I realized that marriage is not just finishing from college and then getting into it like that. You have to be ready. When you say ready, ready, then you can now get into it. And that's my own perception.
No divorce. You gotta think about it.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
divorce.
I feel
Because
like
divorce is rampant now.
yeah.
The reason why divorce is rampant is because most people don't marry for love.
They're not
There's
ready.
so many hidden benefits.
Hidden.
Some people will marry for money.
Yeah,
And some
people
actually
marry for
do
looks.
marry for love, but I feel like it's just that they think love is everything in marriage. They don't see there are other things you have to put
Yeah.
into marriage. There has to be sacrifice. There have to be friendship and all those things.
That's
So
the
me-
foundation.
I remember when I was in high school, my perception of marriage, I was I didn't want to get married, and then gradually I was I'll get married at the age of 35. Or all
Yeah,
this.
well.
She won't have kids at that point. Ladies who will adopt.
Yeah, I was because I didn't really like the idea of marriage because I had seen it from a different perspective. But now I feel now that I've been in my relationship with Christ, my relationship with the body, I've been seeing what marriage is actually because I feel this society, it just made me feel marriage was just about was just something else. But I feel the more I feel it has to do with your in my own a Christian background, I realized that marriage is just signifies Christ and the church, So that's when I started seeing wow, this is marriage, this is husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church, that he even died for them, So I started seeing marriage as something that has to be the husband too has to, not just being because at first I saw marriage as the husband has to be this authoritative, not this Nigerian African people masculine that they want, I will beat my wife, I will, things like that. But later I started seeing that marriage has to be mutual, it's just wonderful, it's it's beautiful if you're into that
It's
vision.
another education on its own.
Yeah.
This saying that goes, marriage is only sacred only to those who have never been married. It's like looking at marriage from rose-colored glasses. You never really know what's going on in the family,
Yeah.
but then they look happy and everything. These days, in the society, there's so many things that are obstacles in marriage that one needs to take time to, decide that, okay, this is the person I want to be with. I don't want to divorce and all of that. Although in the Bible it's God forbids divorce, because even in the Bible God says marriage is not for everybody.
Yeah.
You don't have to. It's not everybody that has to get married. But now I'm 28. I have to get married and everything.
People
and then
out
they'll-
of frustration, they just be let me just
exactly.
Yeah.
get hooked up
And then they
with
get
someone.
married to someone who beats them, or someone that is a drunk or something
Yeah.
like that, and then before you know, they start getting divorced, having miscarriages and everything, and then putting it into the younger people's mind that marriage is not, I don't want to be married because
Yeah.
I'm scared, I don't want to. So I think me, when I was younger, I never liked boys enemies. People actually thought that I was gay and everything.
Same.
So I didn't actually date
This
anybody.
one like boys.
No. I'm a boy freak.
Hey.
Wow.
It's a lie.
I didn't actually date anyone till after high school. And when I did, I was like, oh my gosh, why am I wasting my time? Like, the first person I actually dated, I was like, okay, this is just a waste of my time because, you know, nothing really was happening. But when I was growing up and like, okay. Basically, everybody before my current relationship was a waste of my bloody time. But I'm like, right now, I'm thinking of, before getting into marriage with the person I'm with, we have to understand each other. We have to know that these are our boundaries and these are the things that we want and everything. So when we get married, we'll not start discovering the things that we didn't know before.
But yeah, you can never know somebody, you know, in
Completely.
full. You know, you can never know somebody, even though you dated for 10 years or 20 years or.
It's
I mean, it's
impossible for someone
until
to
you
hide
guys
themselves for
be
that long.
I'm telling you, it's until you guys be together, like in the
That's
same.
why you have to
this
have 2 weeks resort time with your babe,
thing. 2 weeks.
travel, you know, everywhere.
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes you still never can. It's just like you cannot know a guy like that. You cannot know a guy completely. Trust me.
so
no matter what.
So my question is, so at what time do you know that you start talking about like marriage, when you're in that like relationship? I feel like that's, to me, I feel like the person that I should be dating we should both have this mutual understanding that we are dating because we are courting, like we have this intention of being married, because I can't date you if I don't have that intention of being married to you. You understand? So what you guys view on that? What do you think? At what age, I mean, at what time in your relationship should you start talking about marriage?
There's some people that just meet and before you know they fall in love and they get married. But then there's some people that have to get to know each other and everything. So that question is kind of like a trick question because you don't really know.
But for you, what do you
me,
think?
I have to know you, know your mother, know your father, know your sisters. Me and your sister, we have to be best friends because then I know that I can see a little bit of you in your sister because you guys are like family. I can see a little bit of you in your dad. I can see a little bit. If I see traits in your parents that are like off, I know that you have those traits. And I don't want to. Like, if I see that your father, if I complain to me that, oh, my father is a drunk, I know that you two are a drunk. I'll move away from you slowly. Or I don't want, you know, or if you're dumb. Because I actually don't like. I like someone that stimulates me intellectually. I don't want someone that when I'm talking to my brain will be leaking or I'll be having a headache or something. I want someone that when we're talking, it's not every time you're talking about, oh, I have the latest designers, oh, I have the latest this, oh, this is how much I have in my account. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something important.
There must be that connection between you guys.
So exactly. So if there's I don't actually date someone. Actually, I don't like someone that rubs it in my face that, oh, the word of God says this. The word of God says, be religious, but don't make me feel like I'm a demon just because you're religious and everything. Let us be connected. Let's be on the same level. And once I see that we're on the same level, then I can now start thinking towards marriage. And it's not actually nice for you to start saying, oh, I'm going to marry this person until you know that person actually also wants to marry me.
Yeah, that's
because you know it can be really bad.
Well, I think she already said. I mean, like it's true though. You have to have this. There must be this connection between you guys before you can make any decisions that, okay, this is the person I want to be with for the rest of my life, things like that. And at the point of, you know, starting to know when to be talking about, like, you know, marriage, thinking like that, when you start your relationship, I think like after knowing each other for, you know, few months, you just start, you know, then you know your stand. Hey, is this, I mean, like, where am I in this relationship, or what am I in this relationship? Is it just for fun, or just, you know, to have, I mean, like, is it for future purpose or something like that? And then you go on, like, so you have to know.
But when do you want to start talking about marriage? Like, do you feel like it should be like a couple of months, or like after a year?
I say, like, after a few months, probably it can be like 5 months. It can be like, you know, 6, 7,
5
8
months is actually too short, because in 5 months you can't know that your husband is a wife beater or is a yahoo boy. Look at Tonto DK.
I feel like
and Messi Aigbe. Messi Aigbe was married to her husband for 7 years and all that. Okay, let's even leave Messi. She was just naive and all of that. But let's look at Tonto, that her marriage didn't last up to a year. She didn't know that her husband was into fraud. She didn't know that he was a wife beater and all those stuff. And after she got married to him, that's when he decided to beat her, turned out to a punching bag, and then she found out that he was into fraud. And then she found out that he was also married before. She didn't even know. That's because people are blinded by, oh my god, my husband is rich, he's handsome, you know, he's popular, he has fame. And I think that's what and also I think she was just desperate to get married. But the truth is that marriage actually changed her. Because Tonto was really upside down before, and then, you know, when she found Christ and she changed to a better person and everything. But it's just that the person that made her become a better person, you know, taught her and everything.
What's your own?
Well, I feel like at our age, like, people like just date to date, like just date for fun.
Yeah.
But I feel like like personally for me, like if I enter a relationship, like the goal is like marriage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I feel like the one about we don't know if that person's a white beater, I feel like as we like women, we have this intuition, we know when something is up. It's just that we choose to be blinded by those type of things. And I feel like she would have seen those signs, because there's no how they use, because from my experience of what I've heard about people, they had seen those signs before, but they just didn't want, they were like, oh, I can change that person, or oh, this thing doesn't really matter, you know. Okay, so another question. So what's a deal breaker for you guys, for like to say that, oh no, I'm not dating this guy again? Like, what's a huge deal breaker for you guys?
I'll probably say a guy that cheats a lot.
A lot, or just cheating?
Oh my gosh.
One-
Every Nigerian boy cheats, so a lot has to be added
don't
to it.
normalize
Every
it.
Nigerian.
We know that one.
My brother
Especially the
does not
Yorubas.
cheat,
My brother does not cheat.
Yes, our brother doesn't cheat because we're dating each other.
Yoruba demons. I can never date a Yoruba boy. Never.
Yoruba boy is the
Never.
Abba now.
So
Never.
we have to add a lot to it, because it's just a normal thing for them to cheat. But
No, it's not
I feel
normal.
like
It's not normal.
Don't
it's
normalize
normal.
it.
It's not normal, I know. But how many Nigerian boys do you know that is faithful?
My brother.
I don't even
My
know
brothers.
any brother, any has a brother. Any.
No.
I've honestly
My
met a lot
brother
of
and
Nigerian guys that are not
Yeah.
faithful. It's true.
What? They're not faithful.
No, it's true.
not.
Like,
That's
it's
true.
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
They're not.
Oh my goodness.
Especially the boutique ones.
Exactly. Well, the Igbo
No,
6 months.
Igbos are very, very
just
nice.
on money.
It's just
They just like money.
Money. They're stingy with their money.
They're
All you
stingy.
Igbo people out there.
They teach you with their money.
I'm hiding my. I'm not Igbo.
This is not my real face, though.
Oh, well, you're not Igbo.
I'm not.
No,
Okay.
me.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm Yoruba.
me, I decided I'm not dating a Nigerian boy. Ghanaians. That's the way to go.
It's not easy.
So what's a deal breaker for?
Well, for me, it's gonna be. It's gonna be because, Lord Jesus.
Oh my gosh! Imagine if your boyfriend is like very lackadaisical, like so lazy, he doesn't have any zeal to do
Right?
anything.
Yeah.
And you're
That one
like,
is even worse.
So in future, if you lose your job, you don't want to start over, then we'll not be drinking Gary together. I'm not Wajay. Me and you know they.
I feel like a deal breaker for me is immaturity. If the guy's not
Immature.
immature,
When
it's
it's
not mature. And also like the spiritual walk. If we don't have the same like mindset, you know, in our spiritual walk, because I take like Christianity like it's a big deal for me. So I feel like, because I need someone that sharpens me to be the best that I can be. I don't want someone that will like pull me down, or have to be like, you know, like, oh yes, I'm a Christian just like my mouth, but in their ways is not, you know. And that maturity is like a great deal. And someone that doesn't have that, a deal breaker is someone that doesn't have that like drive, you know, that motivation to like do what they want to do.
I mean, there are just a lot of it that, you know, I actually see. And if I do not see it in a guy, it's something that just won't, like, it's not just, it's not part of it. Like, I mean, like, if you don't motivate me, then you're out. And if you're like, just like part of what she said also, like, if there's no connection like in that Christianity life, and also in other things like what I do, I usually like it when my guy does it too also, you know.
I know, right?
It's part of my
like a motivation, like moral,
Exactly.
like support
It's part
and
of,
everything.
exactly. It's part of it too. So, you're off.
A deal breaker, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a deal breaker for me is somebody who's prideful,
Yeah.
basically, and like they said, immature,
Yeah.
and somebody who doesn't have that Christ-like foundation. Like,
Yeah.
I want us to be able to like grow together, like. Let's pray together, read the Bible together, read morning devotion.
Are you sure of that?
Let's read morning devotional together.
Is that
Like,
true?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm listening.
That's nice.
That's cool.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's just grow together, like.
And have kids together.
Yes, have
and
kids
drink,
together, you know.
and drink together.
Wow.
It's right.
Okay, guys, we're done. Conclude. Catch us
Okay.
next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget to
Meru,
like,
follow me on
subscribe.
Twitter, always Meru. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, always
follow
Meru.
her.
Thank you, thank
She's
you.
a drunkard.
Thank you,
She's a
thank
drunkard,
you, thank
everybody.
you. My Snapchat stories are lit.
Okay, so that's all for today. You got to know about these ladies. So if you want to like get your digits, 469 something.
No phone number.
Always Meru.
She has a
what's your
boyfriend
Snapchat?
already.
Always Meru, always
put it-
Meru.
we'll
Follow
put
me,
it in the
follow me.
Description box
Yeah,
below.
description box below. So
Alright guys, thank you for today. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you beautiful, wonderful ladies for
And let us know in the
today's video.
comments if you like Taiwo's wig.
Okay, so we really appreciate for today's video. Please you guys like and share our video down below on the box. Please like.
We want 1K views
description
on
box.
this. Get us to 1K views on this video.
On the description box down below. Like and share and also subscribe. Thank you.
And
so
let us
much.
know if you want us to
Let
do
us comment
better.
below what you want
Yeah,
us to
if
do
you want us
next
to
time.
Also